Hi guys, I'm here at Konami with Mr. Asim Tanvir. Everyone knows him as the guy who works for Konami, but for those who don't know, can you tell everyone your sort of job title?
Yeah, sure. I'm Asim Tanvir, the Konami Europe Online Community and Social Media Manager.
Cool. So it's been a busy time for PES at Gamescom.
It has. It's been a good time.
Some great announcements. Obviously, you just announced Liverpool and Borussia Dortmund as partnerships.
Partnerships, yeah.
So yeah, I've just got a few questions regarding PES. The first one actually does tie into like the licenses around the partnerships and that sort of stuff. So,
okay.
What is the sort of strategy regarding licenseships and partnerships? Is there sort of a preference for league or individual club? And how will it sort of influence your sort of licenses in the coming years?
Yeah, that's a good question actually. Just on the Liverpool and Dortmund partnership, so they're kind of the Dortmund one we announced as a top level partnership.
Yeah.
Previously we announced at Barcelona where we got exclusive Camp Nou. Liverpool is also an unofficial partnership. It's not the ones we announced for Liverpool and Dortmund. They aren't exclusive. So you read our press releases and stuff. All the information's there. But in terms of future strategy, the licenses we've picked out are kind of the ones we feel that match up to the PES brand.
Okay,
and what PES stands for.
Yeah.
If you look at Dortmund, they're kind of known in Germany as they are one of the biggest clubs in Germany and one of the biggest clubs in the world as well at the same time. But they're kind of known for that family ethos, being for the fans, and that's what we feel kind of ties in nicely with PES.
Okay.
And a similar thing with Liverpool as well, and the same thing with Barcelona. It kind of ties into kind of we feel that they match the PES brand, really well. So going forward, that's what we're looking for, and we've obviously got Arsenal as well. We feel they match our kind of ethos as well. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. And in terms of future stuff, we're always going to try our best to get licenses. I think fans who are in the know understand that we can't get everything.
So obviously it's difficult with
but we're trying our best, and this kind of offensive almost kind of outlines our strategy for the future. Yeah, working closely with clubs. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I've just got a few sort of other random questions regarding PES. Are there any plans for like a launch day patch or update? And if there is, what sort of can we expect from it?
So at the moment, we haven't outlined anything about a day one patch or anything like that. There might be, there might not be, but as soon as we have more details on that, we'll let everyone know.
Cool.
But we have outlined a bit of our data pack strategy. Okay. So as we said, in a post-launch, we're going to have Anfield in. We're going to have Dortmund Stadium in as well. Famous stadium where atmosphere's going to be great. We're going to have chants and stuff that kind of recreate with the atmosphere you get at a Dortmund match. And Anfield will have 11 Walk Alone as well. As a United fan, it pains me to say that, but it will recreate that atmosphere when you're playing at Anfield in front of the Kop as Liverpool. For fans of Liverpool,
if you're a Liverpool fan,
around the world, it's going to be amazing to witness that. So we've. So as I just mentioned, as a day one patch, no details yet, outlines, but we have outlined our data pack strategy. And anyway, we've said previously at E3 that we apologise for the roster issue. But that's going to be day one. It will be all there, all updated.
Yeah, cool. So like the PES sort of mobile game, it's been like really popular.
Yeah.
Is it? Do you plan? It's a bit of a hard question to answer, I think, but I'll ask it anyway. Is there any plan to create sort of more synergies between the console and mobile games?
Between the two?
For example, like say if you're playing on your PS4 and then you have to go on the train, you could continue tweaking transfers and that sort of stuff?
Yeah, it's a question that we would ask a few times, and I see it a lot on Twitter as well, actually. If the opportunity arises for us to do that, where the games kind of link together, PES Club Manager, it's doing really well for us, and it's currently on as a promotion on the Apple Store as well. It's actually listed as one of the games to look, because they're doing a kickoff promotion. So it's doing really well for us. But in terms of any plans we have at the moment, again, I can't officially outline anything.
Fair enough.
But if there's an opportunity to link it maybe to something like Master League in the future, we'll always look at it. We're always looking at new ways of kind of enhancing the PES experience. But nothing concrete to say at the moment.
Okay, cool. So this is the big one. Everyone always asks about it. The online side of things.
Yeah.
It's always sort of had a trouble past in PES. I think everyone sort of knows that. Are there any sort of changes this year that could sort of enhance the overall experience and sort of stability in matchmaking?
Yeah, it's a fair point you made about online, and even before I joined the company, I was quite vocal about it as well. And where we are looking at improving, I get fans asking me on Twitter and the community days you guys come to as well, what about online, and not only just the online experience when you're playing, but cheaters as well, lag cheaters and all that stuff. I can assure you we are looking at it. Okay. It's just a complicated process in terms of the cheaters and the lagging and everything like that, because we have to be sure about them cheating before we do anything. There's stuff around that I can't go into in detail, but in terms of the overall online experience, we are looking to improve it this year, and hopefully people will have a more stable experience. But again, I've said this a few times, I don't have any concrete details right now.
Okay, fair enough. So this is a bit of a one for you. You see if you can answer this one.
Okay.
So human behaviour AI is sort of fast progression area of gaming development. Like to mimic tactics, team styles, behaviours, that sort of stuff. What would you personally like to see improved in sports games from an AI perspective?
I think we're kind of doing that already with the adaptive AI. I think you played a few games, and I think you told me that you've noticed it, and a few other people who have played exhibition games said they've noticed a bit of here and there. I think you'll notice it more as you play Master League. As you go throughout the season and say you're playing as, I don't know, that club called Arsenal maybe. You're playing and you're kind of, putting the ball through to Giroud, or you're always playing to Sanchez maybe on one side. The AI will adapt to that. They're like, oh, wait a minute, he's attacking on the left side or the right side with Sanchez or Walker or whatever. Let's double up on him, triple up on him, and even strategies where you're going down the centre, they'll kind of close that out and force you down the wings maybe because you're not as strong over there. We're kind of doing that already, I think. I think when people play Master League and kind of go through the season, they'll see that our AI is actually, I think we're really proud of what we've done this year, and we're kind of taking strides forward, and this is what we're going to try and improve on year. This is kind of just the start, but this will kind of, hopefully for us, change the way people play PES offline.
Okay, because I noticed it yesterday. I was playing in Barcelona against Atletico. I went 1-0 up with sort of 10 minutes left, and Atletico were bombing forwards, and massive gaps at the back, so I exploited it.
Even if you watch, I watched the Twitch stream I was on yesterday, so I put it on Superstar, and I was playing against Barcelona against Atletico Madrid. I find it really tough to break them down. They were sitting back and they were looking to counter me.
Because they're naturally
naturally that sort of team, and making some strong challenges on the ball as well. I mean, we've kind of taken the steps forward. And it's a start in PES 2017 in terms of the adaptive AI. And in general, our AI, I think, is at a level right now where we're kind of a step above the competitor. And hopefully we'll only improve.
It's very, very good from what I see. So,
I mean, our talented team in Japan has worked on that for, they put really good work into it. And I think people, when they played PES 2017, they'll see.
Not long to the demo now. So what are we looking at?
Next week?
Next week,
23rd in
Tuesday.
23rd in LATAM and US, and the 24th in worldwide.
So download it. This question, it might be hard to answer, but given that the Fox engine was sort of described as a scalable and evolving engine, would this allow sort of a seamless jump to 4K in the future? From a tech.
So, Suf asked me this at one of the community days he came down to as well. He was asking about future tech and the Scorpio's been announced by Microsoft, and there's rumors about the PS4 Neo floating around on the web and whatnot. That they haven't announced it yet, but seems like it might happen. We're always looking at supporting new tech, and 4K obviously seems to be coming at the forefront now in gaming. And it seems like the console developers and even on PC, to be honest, their 4K support seems to be growing and growing and growing, and the TVs are getting cheaper, and the tech is out there, and we'll always look at supporting it. So all I can say right now, without officially announcing anything, is like keep an eye out. And hopefully you'll be pleased.
Something in the future. Okay. Brilliant. Cheers, that's it.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks a lot, everyone. Remember to subscribe, comment and like down below, and
This guy.
This guy as well. Download that PES 2017 demo next week. Cool. Cheers.